When we feel we've been wronged or embarrassed, it's easy to try to get revenge for this perceived hit to our ego. The revenge storyline has been one of the main shapers of history. It's why gang wars the world over continue from generation to generation. My roommate's been going through a breakup recently. He feels like he was humiliated by his ex. Because of this, he's been plotting to send her a nasty message so she knows how wrong she was. But is that the best move? Does it really make you feel better to get revenge on someone? Marcus Aurelius told himself, the best revenge is to not be like your enemy. And I think that's the best advice we can give ourselves as well. If we're reacting to what others do, we aren't living by our philosophy and we're getting pulled into their frames. If our vision of the world is to live by certain standards that we set for ourselves, then dropping all of that just because we've been wronged is counterproductive to our mission. And then there's the issue of if you even have been wronged, or if your ego is just interpreting it like that. We feel these slights viscerally, but there's also a good chance that they're entirely made up. Marcus also says, choose not to be harmed, and you won't feel harmed. Don't feel harmed, and you haven't been. That feeling inside of us when we've been wronged is deep-rooted in our genes from when we were tribes. If we were wronged, it could affect our standing in the tribe, and then we could be cast out, left for dead. So it was a very important thing to be aware of. But we don't live in the same world as our nomadic ancestors. We live in a world where we don't need to hold on to this anymore. We live in a world where if we don't feel harmed, we actually haven't been. And the consequences of that is simply that our life can continue with us making progress towards our mission and spending time with loved ones. A dog doesn't feel embarrassed when you go to throw a ball to it, but you only pretend to throw the ball, and it goes around looking for it. When it finally realizes, it just wants you to throw the ball. It doesn't start planning some blood feud to get back at you. It's our ego and our overthinking that makes us feel wronged. But if you don't feel harmed, a lot of the times, you haven't been.